Frank, what's the deal this week? What's on the agenda? How are you structuring your nutrition this month?
Well, Dave, I found a fantastic new approach. It's called the ketogenic diet.
Oh, you're gonna go on the ketogenic diet. Okay, that's quite a challenge. Why have you chosen that?
Well, basically, I've been reading up in all the magazines, and my friends, as well, they told me you'll turn into a fat-burning machine.
Okay, yeah, that is true. You are gonna burn more fat because your fuel source is coming from predominantly fat, but you're also eating a lot more fat. So you understand, although on a higher carbohydrate diet you might burn less fat, you are also not taking in a lot of dietary fat. So now you're on keto, you're increasing fat, also burning a lot of fat, so you understand the body does balance it out.
That kind of makes sense, but it seems everyone gets results on it.
Well, Frank, the reason why a lot of people probably get success in the ketogenic diet is because you're cutting out a lot of processed foods that are highly palatable. You know, you're cutting out bread, pasta, things like, awesome sweets, all these things you're cutting out, and you're restricting yourself to a very, very small food group. So if you're cutting out a lot of the stuff you used to binge on, and a lot of the stuff that kind of, contain empty calories of sorts, then of course it's going to work for you, because now with that decreased amount of food, your calorie intake is going to go down. Problem solved. There's your weight loss.
Oh!
So a big thing that you need to consider with this diet, Frank, as with any other diet, is what is the sustainability of it? Do you think you can stick to this in 6 months from now?
Well, I'm not sure if I can stick to it, but to be honest, I've seen people get amazing, rapid, fast results in like 2 months.
Okay, yeah, Frank, the results might be very enticing, but do you think you can never eat pizza again, never eat a burger again, never eat bread, never even have a basic sandwich again?
I do love my salmis.
So Frank, if you don't think you can stick to this diet in 6 months, what is the chances of you retaining your results? Because if you get results from a nutritional approach, a nutritional plan, you're gonna have to stay on that plan and stay on that course of action to keep those results. Otherwise, you're gonna end up going straight back the other way, binging on all the carbs that you missed out on for 6 months, and you're gonna gain the weight back very quickly.
Yeah, that's true. I probably will regain all the weight back and more, but who cares? As long as I'm lean for like 2 weeks, then what's the point of doing anything else?
True, Frank, you have regained a lot of weight after every fad diet, but do you understand how bad that is for you? Not only do you damage your relationship with food every time you have this quick weight gain, but there's a lot of physiological damage you do within your body. You actually increase the fat cell number on your body. Usually when you lose fat, you decrease the volume or size of the fat cell. But when you have rapid weight gain, you actually add new fat cells, Frank. So every time you're having this quick weight regain after these fad diets, you're adding new fat cells to your body. So as you get older and as you get fatter, it's going to become much harder for you to lose weight, because now you have more fat cells on your body that need to decrease in their volume in order for you to lose fat.
That doesn't sound too enticing, if I'm honest.
So Frank, why don't you just create a calorie deficit, because that is what the ketogenic diet does. That's how it gets you results. Why don't you get that deficit through just a more whole rounded approach, including all the foods you like to eat, which you said you love sandwiches, you love carbs. Why not do that and be sensible? Because if you can lose weight with that approach, I'm sure you can sustain that diet for another year, 2 years, for the rest of your life. And that's ultimately the solution. It's not a short-term quick fix with this whole process. You need to adopt an eating style and a nutritional strategy that you can keep up indefinitely for life, because that is the solution to your problems.
Well, Dave, you made some valid points there, but I'm less interested in the educational side of nutrition, more interested in the immediate result side. So if this fad doesn't work, there's 20 more I'm gonna try.